everyone, it's Venus, it's Chat and Sip, and today we are going to try this, me making food, filming myself with my camera and a tripod. Let's see how it goes, okay? So, how's everybody doing? I'm doing okay. Man, these glasses look really big. Today I'm sipping on some carrot juice. Carrot juice is really good for you. It's very high in beta carotene. It's actually high in aminos on top of that. So it's really great for killing off cells, bad cells like cancer cells. You drink enough of it, you'll get a nice natural tan. So here's to everybody, and today let's get in the kitchen. So today we're gonna make a jackfruit buffalo dip. I bring this to parties all the time and nobody knows it's vegan. In fact, a lot of people come up to me and say, that was the best chicken buffalo dip I've ever had. So we can eat great food without dairy, without animal products, and just have a very much healthier life, in my opinion. Now, there's different ways of preparing vegan food. So we have just whole food, which means nothing processed. That means nothing out of a jar, maybe some canned beans, but really keeping your food as whole and non-processed as possible. There's oil-free, salt-free. There is vegan, I'm going to say low carb, because I'm really over keto this, because that's very hard to achieve if you want to know the truth. And I don't know how I actually feel about all that. And then there is comfort food. And I mean, there's so many ways to prepare vegan food. So today, this is going to be a great dip, great for the barbecue if you're going to a barbecue. I will put the recipe in the comments later on. Just so you know, my website is Venus, V-E-N-U-S, DeMarco, DeMarco.org, and there's lots of great recipes. I love good food, and if anybody ever needs help, I can make food of all types. In fact, the other day I had to make an oil-free, salt-free sauce, and I came up with a great hollandaise sauce out of cauliflower, and there was no oil, no nuts. It was pretty awesome, actually. No salt. That's a hard one for me, but it still tasted great. Made that asparagus a lot more special for the person who had to eat it, who couldn't have any oil or any salt. All right, so the first thing we did was we took some vegan cream cheese, and I can't read your comments right now. I got to put my glasses on to do that. So who was all there? Who wears shoes in the house? Oh, I got comfy flip-flops. Hey Tina, hey Claudia. So I've got a vegan cream cheese that I've let come to room temperature. Now I'm going to talk about two different companies of vegan cheeses because you can get them at any grocery store. H-E-B, Publix, ShopRite, probably Kroger's. I don't know all the grocery stores all over. You don't have to go to a health food store to get it. So this is Miyoko. So we're going to use Miyoko's cream cheese and Violife's shredded cheddar. Now there is a difference in these cheeses, so I'm giving everybody choices. They also make a cream cheese, and she also makes a shredded cheddar, which you right now can only get at Whole Foods. It's pretty amazing. So this cream cheese is going to be a little more sharp. She puts a little bit of she cultures it a little bit more. There is nuts and other things in this. This one has absolutely no nuts or soy, and it's awesome for people who cannot eat nuts or seeds. All right, so you see the difference? All right, so now what we're going to do, for people who do not know what jackfruit is, it's a fruit that's grown, it's a big fruit. Makes it look nice and sweet. They're usually really big. I buy it in the can because it's already in water, easy to do. Cutting up that big fruit is really tough. So you're going to take 2 cans of jackfruit. Again, there'll be links in every recipe if you can't find it where you live, where you can buy it. And I rinsed it. I drained it and rinsed it, so this is what it looks like. Can everybody see this? All right, as I spill water. We are gonna put this in a food processor because I want it to have the texture of chicken, all right? And we're just gonna pulse it. Until we get it to that texture. Yes. So, I don't know about you guys, but the one thing I'm finding about all this having to stay home is that I'm sort of resetting and reevaluating things in my life. But the one thing I love more than anything is to be in front of people, talking to them, mostly in person. But if this is what I have to do right now, then I'll take it. I just want to be in front of you, showing you how to make great vegan food. And this is my way right now to fellowship with you. But it is my passion, and I'm not going to give up on it because all cooking classes have been canceled that were actually in person. So, see how that looks? It looks like chicken. All right. But no chicken would die to do this. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to add all the ingredients to the cream cheese. So here's a 1/4 cup of vegan ranch dressing. Now, honestly, when you go out looking for vegan ranch dressings, they're good, but a lot of them have canola oil, if you're against that. They have some sugar if you didn't want any cane sugar. So I usually make my own because when I'm going to a barbecue, I'm usually bringing this and maybe a ranch dressing with a bunch of vegetables, things like that. But just to make it easy for yourself, you can do that. All right, we're gonna mix that really good with that cream cheese. You guys are gonna be so surprised how easy this is and how much your friends are gonna love it. Then we're just gonna put all of this in here. You're gonna scrape it out. Hey, but you know what? I'm in my own house. I don't have to wear a mask, and I'm sure not wearing latex gloves, right? I mean, that may be for when I'm cooking in public, but right now, it'll just be me and friends eating this, so. And I'm clean, and I have no disease. I am not diseased. I am a woman. I am not diseased. Sorry, that came from the Elephant Man. I'm a man, not an animal. Then this is what happens to me when I spend too much time alone. So we've got that. We have 2 teaspoons of nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast is high in B vitamins. It's very good for B vitamins. Everybody needs B vitamins. It's also cultured, so it's good for your gut. Good, it's got natural source. It's a natural source of protein also. Now I'm putting almost a third cup of sriracha. I like things hot. Again, if that's too hot for you, then you go ahead and use less, right? Now we've got 1/2 cup of the grated cheese. I'm gonna put about a 1/4 cup of scallions in here, and I'll use some for garnish. I'm so glad you guys are on. Hey, Claudia. I miss you, girl. When are you coming to see us? Or do I have to wait for a wedding to see you? Hey, Donna. So Donna works at one of the stores. She's a good friend of mine that I actually used to teach classes at and demo for some nutritional companies. So now we're going, see, it's just, we're mixing it all together. You know what else I thought this would be great in? Is a quesadilla, right? A buffalo quesadilla. You could just take this mixture, put it, you know, in a pan with a tortilla, put this on there, put the tortilla on top, make a quesadilla, and then how about adding some vegan sour cream? There's also a recipe for that on my website, or you can buy it already made at the stores. And maybe some avocados, some salsa, some guacamole. I mean, don't limit yourself, right? So now we're gonna put this in this pan. Now you can, if you don't want it as hearty and meaty, you can also do a can and a half. I just like it so when it melts down and you put it in the oven and it cooks, it gets a little more thinner, more like, you know, kind of melts everything. So you want to just take this, and my neighbor Michael's really excited because he is going to get some of this tonight, because I won't heat this up until tonight and then bring it over to his house, because I don't want to eat it all, and I like to share my food. So now we're just going to put it in. You could put it in a pie pan. Please do whatever, use whatever you have. All right. Then we are going to take some more scallions, put this on top. And if you want it even cheesier the second time you make it, add more cheese. So you see that? Not bad. How quick was that? I want these to be scattered around a little more. I might put a few more scallions on it before I heat it tonight. But, oh, wedding, LOL. Ha ha. Oh, good, October. Well, the way things are going, every day seems like, I mean, I don't even know what day it is anymore. How crazy is that? So, does anybody have any questions? Hey, Linda, how are you? Anybody have any questions? Anybody gonna try this recipe? Hi, Donna, thank you for the compliment. So, was this okay how I filmed this? Could you see me doing things? Was it easy to follow? I need to know, because I may have to change things. Or, let's see what happens here. Whoops, I don't know. Oops, I don't know if I can rotate it for a live. But did that work okay? Somebody say yay, nay. Somebody? Could you see it okay? Oh, and I serve this with, you can, thanks Claudia, I get talking and forget. I serve it with, you know, carrot sticks, celery sticks. You could serve it with tortilla chips, cucumbers, whatever you want to eat with this. It's really good with tortilla chips, pita chips, whatever you have around, whatever is more your flavor. So, all right, so this worked out okay. I guess that's what you're saying yes for, huh, Claudia? So I'm going to do more of these cookings on Chat and Sip. I still will be sipping something, and I will also, I took Stella to the beach today, or the bay, and just let her run and swim in the ocean, and then she came home and got a bath. That didn't make her too happy, but it was a great way to start my day. I like to keep these nice and short. You all have a great day. I love you. I will answer any comments later on, and I will put this link in the comments for the recipe. Take care, everybody. Get some fresh air, get some sun, and know that this will be over soon, and we all will be back to seeing each other and being out in public, because this is not good for humans. Love you guys. Bye.